this piece is called I Have No Other Choice But to Trust You. And if you really want it, I will send you an email copy of it. It's not mixed and mastered. I just went to my friend's house and I recorded it because I went into another state and I just really wanted to do that piece and leave it with the family that was there. So if you really, really want it, if you really know somebody that may need it, give me your email and I'll be glad to send it to you. I have no other choice but to trust you. And when I take off my glasses, y'all are all blurry, but I want to keep doing this. I struggle in giving up the seen for the unseen. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Who is the just? Why do they live by faith? Some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. I asked you to increase my faith. Is this it? I asked you to help me trust you more. Is this it? I rested in the illusion of stability. I leaned upon my spider's web for comfort, but it gave way because of its frailty. God has taken control of what I thought I had and tossed it to the wind. I'm frustrated of the right now and what's going on. Time out, gain life, suspend. I want to shake my fist at you, God. How did you know my confidence was makeup of the side? Do you wink at my double mind, give my fear a nod? Think not. But I'm putting my whole heart into this and I'm getting nothing. So yes, I'm hurt. Yes, I'm mad. Yes, I'm confused. I thought I could do it my way, make all my dreams come true. But I'm to the point where I have no other choice but to trust you. Anxious yells, jump. Patience holds her hand out and says, wait. Yes. But what's up with all these delays? I've come this far by what? Luck or faith? Just remove the thorn. Why are you giving me grace? James, I'm trying to put works with my faith. So Jeremiah, is there anything too hard for God? Then my wages are on God to make a way for me. I somehow understand timing and destiny. I somehow understand if I don't get it, I've been overruled. He knows what's best for me. I want to mature in this ability. I won't restrict God's sovereignty. But once upon not long ago, zero trust found in me, no evidence, no things. But come in agreement with you, I said, oh, he can do all things. But as for me and my house, my desires and situs, you will no longer be all powerful God who majored in the impossible. You will no longer the creator and the owner of earth and the fullness thereof. Nope, none of the above. You were no longer my Jehovah Jireh, my shepherd, key provider. The task was too much, too hard, too great and mighty. But great and mighty is who you are. Great and mighty is what you do. So why has it taken so long for me to put my trust in you? And why was it so hard to look to the hills for you? So if faith is what pleases you, then I gotta do what I gotta do. Now my substance of hope is shooting for the impossible. Look, it's unstoppable. My comfort is in God, who is bigger than any obstacle. Unlike the boy who cried wolf, I'm like the girl who cried trust in Christ. I won't die off like a grumbling Israelite. I want to see the promised land. With a majority doubts, I won't join in. God save me as a remnant. I rely on your provision. I trust in the power of God, not the power of politicians. Give me the solid rock of peace. Panic is just slippery ground headed for collision. The Hall of Faith does not include Hollywood trivial figures and facts. The Hall of Faith displays men and women of God who deserve a standing ovation, a resounding hand clap. They were the original mustard seeds. They trusted God for every stone thrown, for every victory. I pray I can be at least a photocopy. The world's itsy-bitsy faith is what they can touch, what they can see. My faith is abstract, not concrete. Why do you run from the chance to believe? Your income went to jail. Your friends tucked tail. Your backup plan set sail. What about the one who took the nails? Do you trust him? He did what he said he'd do. He didn't bail. God devour the locusts clog and our focus. My hope is you have a heart for seeing life from God's side, his point of view. My hope is you trust him for people going through worse than you. I mean, what happened to the people who lost everything in Katrina? Fire destroyed homes in Cali, tornadoes across the valley. We're so concerned about finding our love mate when there's little girls out there being violently raped. Who cares about feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving? What about the other 364 days they are still hungry? But I'm crying over a bill. Cable can't pick up little Bill. That's a little bill. And that's a little cry compared to the homeless that's still outside, abortion still on the rise, no insurance, you got to ride, political leaders with secret lies. Is this who I put my trust? I'm setting my mind on things above. From henceforth, I put my trust in God alone, like Joshua and Caleb. I refuse to be A.W. of little faith. I'm going to the school of my dreams, paid in full, but 6 years I had to wait. So when it comes to trusting God, you contemplate. Then the Lord is not your shepherd. You live in want. You don't follow him beside still waters and lie in green pastures. You traded the path of righteousness for the path of superstition. You are fearful in the presence of evil. You reject comfort from his rod and protection from his staff. He takes time to prepare you a table, but you don't sit. You don't eat. You can't drink because your cup is empty. Surely if you desire goodness and mercy to follow you, then I suggest you cry out to the Lord. I have no other choice but to trust you. And I'll be like Job and I'll say the Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Who says that? I can remember when I really wanted to go to school, my friend Edith, she called me up one day and I told her about my situation. She was like, I want you to do something. She said, I want you to write down everything that you want to do in life, every single thing that you want to accomplish. And I pulled out my journal and I wrote down everything. I didn't pull out my journal, I think I wrote it down. And then I copied it to my journal. I was like, I want this, I want that, I want to be successful, I want to go to college. And she said, now I want you to draw a big circle around all of that. And then she said, I want you to put God at the outside of that. And she said, I want you to know that God is bigger than anything that you could ever go through, anything that you could ever want. And I mean, from there, I keep looking at my journal, I'm like, it was such a powerful statement and such a powerful exercise. So I challenge you that everything that you ever wanted, God knows, and he is bigger than all of that he knows the desires of your heart, that he can give it to you. But will he and when he, I pray that you continue to put your trust in God.